Because I committed I didn't break no law.
I'm gonna get your ID because when I asked,
you're gonna have to take me to jail then.
Number two, because I told you it was suspicious activity. What happened? So that's why I
The Walker City Police Department, located at 10136 Florida Boulevard.
I want to make sure that he knows the law so that he won't mess up again, because I don't want him to get sued.
How you doing?
Good, about yourself?
All right. The reason why I'm pulling you over, man, when I came out a minute ago, I looked up, light spray light didn't appear to be illuminated, so when I pulled out, and as soon as I got behind her, I pulled into the feed store, and when I passed you up, it was like you waited and pulled back out.
I was seeing what you're doing.
Yeah, we were going to come see you.
Y'all coming to see me?
Coming to see you.
Okay.
See what you're doing.
All right, that's fine.
So it's working though, because I know all my lights work on this truck.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't appear to be illuminated.
It didn't appear to be.
No.
So this is an illegal stop.
Not at all.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Bayon.
Bayon?
Bayon?
And
badge number?
You have your driver's license on you?
What do I need to get my driver's license for?
Because right now this is an investigative stop.
But what law did I break?
What'd you pull him over for?
What law did I break? But it's illuminated, right? You can't just stop people when you want. You know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Sir, I do not care about anything.
You don't know who I am then. You see, you done screwed up right now. If you don't have to get my ID because I committed I didn't break no law.
I'm gonna get your ID because when I asked,
you're gonna have to take me to jail then.
Number two, because I told you it was suspicious activity. What happened? So that's why I thought
you were messing up. You're messing up so bad right now. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No.
So do you have
Is suspicious activity a misdemeanor or a felony?
Well. If this officer didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all. Because inside the truck he decided to pull over was a group of cop watchers / auditors. And they do this for a living. Inside that pickup truck we had Truth Be Told audits along with his wife, Michelle's mobile media, and crystal clear transparency. There's no way anybody's going to get over on this group. You see, the goal of this group is to make sure nobody's rights are violated, even if you don't know them. And there's too many cops out there that are so ignorant and dumb, they don't know how this process works. In order to get an identification, first, you have to come up with reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. They forget the crime part all the time. Which then leads to an investigative detention. And during this investigative detention, they're looking for something more. They're looking for probable cause. Because that's the key that'll wind people up in jail. That's the place that you can get their identification after you've established those facts. And this is how it works in all 50 states. There's no such thing as a stop and ID state.
It gives me reason to stop someone.
Right. But what law did I break?
Do you have a driver's license?
I have a driver's license, yes.
Of course he does.
Of course I do.
You need a lawful reason to pull him over.
You have to have a reason to pull me over.
You need a lawful reason.
A lawful reason.
I have a probable cause to pull you over.
Let me see. Get your supervisor. Get your supervisor out here. Okay. Let me speak with your supervisor. Go and tell him to come on over.
Okay.
You better
Guys, because you're about to mess up real super bad right now. What do you need to finish your stop?
I would like to identify. I would like to have a driver's license.
Okay.
Because even though, like you just said, if I have reasonable suspicion to make a stop, I can make a stop. You avoid, in our job work, people avoid us all the time who are involved in criminal activity. You avoided me. As y'all said a minute ago, I gave you all the time to talk. As y'all said a minute ago, y'all avoided me because y'all were going to come back to talk to me. I did not know that. So it seemed like you were avoiding me to avoid being stopped either A, for criminal activity, or B, like that. So now, as I said, it's a suspicion.
Of what crime?
It was suspicious activity. I didn't say a crime. So in a traffic stop, I have right to identify. No.
The only way you can get ID in all 50 states is if somebody is about to commit a crime, have committed a crime, or is about to commit a crime.
Why make it hard for me to do my job?
Because I am a First Amendment auditor and a cop watcher. We don't give up. We stand on our rights is what we do. My Fourth Amendment says I do not have to give up my ID unless I'm about to commit a crime, have committed a crime, or you suspect me of doing a crime. Without those three elements, look it up under state Louisiana Penal Code.
Wait over there for me.
Wait over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll be right back with you.
Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Oh, he's gonna mess up.
Suspicion of what crime?
All it is suspicion.
And all it is suspicion, but he can't tell me what crime. What crime? You have to ID in the state of Louisiana if you're committing a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing? Y'all have no idea who y'all just stopped. Y'all have no idea who you just stopped.
All right, so right now I'm about to get in here and look up some things.
Okay.
To see if I have grounds for a second.
Okay. Can I tell you which one to look up?
I can tell you no, because I'm going to look up something for my own report.
Okay. But you only have 15 minutes on a traffic stop.
On a regular one. Again, I'm conducting an investigation.
Of what crime? Of what crime?
You're illegally extending.
You're illegally
I'm
standing
about
the
to look up
stop.
something real quick, and if it goes to how I need it to go, at this time, we're going to hold on to that. But if it goes to how I'm thinking it might go, you might can go. But if I want to look into it further, then yeah, you'll probably.
But can I tell you this one thing just between you and me?
Finish.
Okay, no, I'm okay. Go ahead.
Okay. If it goes, so I'm hoping it doesn't go. But
okay.
If I look into it further, then yes, sir, I probably will have to arrest you. Okay. Just hold tight, okay?
Yeah, it was originally for unilluminated license plate light, but then once he realized that my license plate light was working, then it jumps to I was being suspicious, and he's wanting to ID me for basically driving around on a city street.
So he's probably going to check with people that are higher up than him. But if he discovers that he's wrong, do you think he's going to come back and say he was wrong? Leave me a comment and let me know what you think about that. In the meantime, Truth Be Told Audits is explaining to his audience what they've missed and how the circumstances went down.
And I told him I wasn't going to ID because it's a secondary offense, what's my primary charge. And he says, being suspicious. So let's see which way he wants to go with this. They never learn, you're right, PA. They never learn. And here he comes, y'all.
Sir?
And you are live. You're live?
I thought you said I was alive. I said,
No, I say you're live.
I said, I hope I'm alive. All right, so I called my assistant chief.
Mm-hmm.
So what he advised me to do, we're just not going to do all this tonight. I can't push
Not going to do all this tonight.
Yeah, I can't push an issue, but I'm not.
There is no law there, brother. I'm trying to
under suspicious activity in Louisiana, yes, I asked him, just to clarify, I do have right to identify, but I'm
Of
not
what
my
crime?
right.
Of what crime? What was the original charge?
The original charge, there is no charge. It's suspicious activity. I can identify under suspicious activity.
No, there has to be.
No, okay, so
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
So with that being said, you are go ahead and free to go.
I'm free to go.
You're free to go.
Told you he would never admit that he was wrong. And what's up with a supervisor who says, we're not going to mess with that tonight? Why would you let somebody who needs to be arrested go? That's because what they don't want to mess with is all the falsification and all the false narratives and all the people in on it that they have to brief. It takes a lot more paperwork to put somebody away that's not guilty than one that is guilty. Well, I'm going to find out if this officer's bosses knows the process of getting somebody's identification. I might have to tell a couple white lies to get that information. Is it the whole department that doesn't know, or just the guy?
Thank you for calling the Walker City Police Department located at 10136 Florida Boulevard in Walker, Louisiana. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. If you have an emergency, please hang up now and dial 911. If you need police assistance to report a crime or traffic accident, please press 1. To pay a traffic fine, please press 2. For copies of criminal or traffic records, please press 3. For criminal investigations, please press 4. For the chief...
Yes, sir. I sure hope you can help me. My name's Carolina Perez, and I'm a mom of 2 kids that are in college for criminal justice, and I have beefs with them every night at the dinner table. So I really need your help because, okay, just hear me out for a minute. They're always trying to tell me about civil rights and all that stuff and failure to ID and all this, and I just think you should just give the ID if you have nothing to hide. You know, just to make the guy's job easier, right? Because I back the blue. So, but here's what I'm coming up to say. So my girlfriend, she knows that I'm having this beef with my children who are in college, and she said that I haven't seen it yet, she said there's a video with one of your guys that actually found a way to get an ID on mere suspicion. And I need to know how to do that so that I can get the better of my kids, because I'm paying for their school, and they're always doing this to me. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, so this is what she told me. She told me that there was a traffic stop. I didn't see the video. She didn't send me the link for that. and that the people were giving the guy a real hard time, of course, because, you know, they just didn't want to ID when it would just make the guy's job so much easier. The guy's name was Buy-In or something like that. But at the end of the traffic stop, he said that he'd called his assistant chief, and the assistant chief said he could get an ID on suspicion alone if he's doing a suspicious investigation. And I need to know how to do that because I'm tired of my kids. Sorry. I'm sorry I went into that long story, but I really need to know how you guys do that so that I can, you know, best them. I'm so sorry.
So to sit here and tell you that I can quote chapter, verse,
Yeah.
and text law, etc., I'm not even going to tell you that. I
Okay.
can. I do know that if we detain somebody, and it is a legal detention, that we can demand to see identification.
That's what I thought.
If there's a suspicion, then okay.
So you don't have to have suspicion of a crime. You just have to have suspicion, right?
Well, it would be if I have a reason to contact you, if you know, and there's suspicion that a crime may have been committed, then
Okay.
I can,
Oh shoot. Okay. So you
if
do have to.
If I have the legal right to detain you, then I have the legal right to identify you.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so you have to have a crime then. Okay. All right. Well, I guess you have to have a crime then, and then I'm gonna lose my fight again tonight.
Well, you have a good day, man. Good
Okay.
luck to you.
Okay. What about this guy named Buy-In? Does he know that then?
I don't know of a Brian.
Buy-In. B-I-O-N was his last name. He's a black guy, she said.
Yeah, I don't.
Because that guy needs to know then
I'm
because.
not sure.
But I'll go look at the video. Do you know about the video? I guess I'll have to look at the video and see.
I don't look at the YouTube video.
Okay.
I don't engage in that.
They'd be helpful so I could beat my kids at this stuff, but thank you so much for your time. What's the temperature over there?
It's hot.
Yeah, we're in Dallas and we're sitting at 97.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you. And what was your name again? I'm sorry, last question.
Sergeant Minson.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Bye. So there you go, guys. You have to have suspicion of a crime in order to get that ID. So that officer was wrong. Now we got to make sure that Officer Beyond knows that he's wrong.
Walker City Police, this is Jennifer. How may I help you?
Hey Jennifer, my name's Carolina, and first of all, I want to tell you I back the blue 100%. 100%. They do a lot of work out there, and it's idiots like these people that are in that video that are giving you guys a hard time. And so I just wanted to give you a complimentary call, you know, to let the guys know that we still back them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we still back them.
I appreciate that a lot because we are getting a lot of issues
Oh
from
no.
them right now.
Oh no.
So,
Yeah. Well, I've heard about those people, and I think they're going to try to sue. But I think you guys can probably get out of it. I mean, if that Buy-In, I don't know if you have, is Officer Buy-In work there? Does he work there?
yes, ma'am, but we can't get any of that information.
Okay, so he does
out.
work there. I just want to make sure that he knows the law so that he won't mess up again, because I don't want him to get sued, because, man, you guys do too much, and that would really be, like, bad if you guys got sued.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Have a great day.
So, yep, it's just him. It's not the higher-ups. I hope he gets in a lot of trouble.